See, we stained everything. Got some pumpkins growing. It is so cool looking. Pool pond is doing great. It is the day that we get our little olive eggers here outside. They are big enough to join the rest of the chicken world out there. We cleaned out the chicken run, got it all set up for them. It's gonna be great. I'm super excited. This guy is ready to go outside. This girl, hopefully girl, I don't know. Fortunately, I think one of them is a guy, but anyways, we're gonna get them outside. And I also thought it was a perfect day to do a whole backyard tour of all of our kind of our homesteading animals and our setup. We've done some updates. We got the pool pond up. We've fixed up the huge chicken coop. So wanna show you all that. So without further ado, you ready to go outside? Let's get all of them outside. Boo. You ready? Join your friend in there. So we got one of them out, we got the second one out. Really cool little side note I want to show you guys about olive eggers. I think it's all of them, but look at, they have feathers growing on their feet, kind of weird. But it seems to be something that is common with all of them. So if you guys recognize this was our chicken run that we had built last year for Henny and Clover, and it has now become kind of like our transition home for all the babies. So the ducks hung out in here. Our other two baby chicken Americanas that are now larger, I think we named them Salt and Pepper, they used this, and now our olive eggers are going to use it. It does great. It lets them be outside. It lets them kind of be around everybody else, but without any danger. So really cool. They're going to be in there. And now let's start our tour. All right, who is ready for the backyard mini farm and animal tour? We're going to start in the chicken coop. No escaping right now. I got you a present with a really cool treat that the ducks and chickens love. So really cool. Instead of having stuff go to waste now, we can actually use most of it. So the chickens, as you can see, absolutely love this. They will literally pick it down. Look at this. This is a super old one that when I was cleaning I found. They will pick it down to that, which is just absurd. So while they're doing that, just a quick little update. As you saw at the beginning, we brought the two baby what are they?
Olive eggers.
We brought the two baby olive eggers out that we hatched. Again, if you never saw that, make sure you go check that out. We have a little monster in the window. Hi, George. Can you say hi to everybody? Don't fall.
Don't lean on the screen,
Don't push
baby.
too hard. We don't need you falling out. So anyways, those are the two baby olive eggers that we hatched. Make sure you check that out if you never saw that. They are really cool setup in there. We got their water. We got their, how is their water already empty? Oh, it must be tipped. We gotta fix that. Cool. And as you can see, we've been updating this. Again, make sure you stay tuned. We are gonna do a really cool update on the chicken coop. We'll give you a full tour of everything that we're doing because we are adding some stuff. We're adding like a gutter system to collect natural rainwater, but we were able to get a roof on, which has worked amazing. You can see we stained everything. We centered it a lot better too. We used a car jack. It's really cool, guys. We used a car jack, jacked this up and got some cinder blocks under there. We're gonna get it even higher so that they can walk under. Just real quick in here, oh, a couple eggs I need to get. There is just some nesting boxes that we built. Again, I'll give you a tour on how we did that later. We got some eggs in here from Clover. So good news, Henny is not broody anymore, thank God. Oh, okay, honey. Bad news, she still hasn't been laying eggs, so we gotta get that. We're gonna work on that. Excuse me, guys. As we go over to the ducks, I want to give you a really cool update. Look at this. This was a big creation from Tay. I think it's the coolest thing in the world. So it's a garden box that goes all along the outside. Let's take a look at some of the stuff we got. Look at this. We got some peas growing right here. Really cool. Some lettuce. Those will be tomatoes. Look at that. Little carrots. More tomatoes. There's corn. And then the big ones out back is really cool. I'm excited for. Those are sunflowers, and we're gonna be able to do so much with that because again, the kids are allergic to peanut butter and peanuts and nuts and everything. So we use sun butter, so we're gonna try and make our own. But coolest thing I wanted to update you on this is, as you can see, the hole that we dug last year, this is gonna be turned into a pond where the koi are coming out. We've already ordered the liner, really cool. So we're gonna get that in, decorate it with some rocks. Not do a whole ton, but it'll be really cool. So make sure, stay tuned for that. All right, let's go see these ducks. Hold on, I'm gonna put these eggs down in the swing here. The ducks are finally sleeping. But few small updates in here. Guys, come here. They love the watermelon too. They'll eventually come out. But you can see the pool's looking really good. One of the things you will notice after all of that we covered and did for like 3 weeks, we actually ended up taking the filter out. So the filter worked great. It actually was doing really well. it just took up too much space, and we wanted to give them as much space as we could. So we took that out, and since we got the big fish outside, I used their old filter, and it is working great. So that's a little update. And as you can see over there, we used the leftover roofing. We used the leftover roofing from the chicken coop and got some on the ducks, so they have that. All right, so if we leave here, they should come over and start devouring this. I'm gonna put it so you can get a shot after. Look, when we leave long enough, they'll go and start eating it. Look at them. They will devour that, guys, I promise. Is that Kathy?
That's Kathy.
Kathy going to town. Guys, check out our greenhouse, which, again, another build that hopefully you guys got to see, but everything is growing like crazy. Ooh, I can get the, actually, while you're here, come on in. Let's get some lettuce. Since there is an abundance of it. Guys, we pick this pretty, not, I wouldn't say daily, I'd say every other day. And it's growing like crazy. And we use this exclusively right now for the ducks and the chickens. We got some pumpkins growing, more tomatoes all around here. And what the heck is that? Arugula. Here, have some lettuce too. They go to town on both.
Clover.
Yeah.
Where's my lettuce?
She's like, I didn't get it. Really cool. Check out these. If anyone knows what these are without me telling you. Really cool. But those are actually potatoes, believe it or not. So what they do is it grows really tall. As soon as it starts budding flowers, you wait like another week to 2, and then it should be able to be picked. I can't wait for potatoes. More lettuce. Again, lettuce here is used by the turtles, the chickens, the ducks, everybody. So really cool that we have that. And then, let me bring you over here, actually. If you want, carefully, you want to step up on there. Let's see if we can feed these guys. I hope you guys got to see the two things, the build and when we put all of these big guys in. Let me try and throw it out there so you can get it. Everyone's doing great. Hopefully they'll see it. There we go. Just had to get him moving. I think that's Loki. I don't think that is Thor. I'm pretty sure that is Loki. But this is just our most favorite spot in the world. Oh, there goes Camo. Camo's eating. Dude, he is so cool looking. I love him. But it's just so peaceful out here. It really is. Absolutely love it here. So again, as we talked about before, one of the things we are definitely doing very soon, we're going to go fishing really soon. We're going to try and catch something that we can put in here. I want to catch like trout, bass, something, maybe even something cool like pickerel. I don't know, whatever. We'll catch something, we'll throw it in here. We're gonna see how we can hand feed it and if it's, you know, super aggressive or whatnot. It should be fun. And we'll probably get some sunfish again. I love getting them to throw them in here. Make sure you stay tuned. The pool pond is doing great. So many more additions to come. I do want to take you over right now real quick to a clip we did the other day. So when we set this up, before we put the fish in, I thought it'd be really funny if we brought the ducks in. And you got to watch what happens. So let me take you over there right now. It's really hot out, and I figured it would be nice to let them get in and swim around. They usually only have their little pond. They don't get to actually kind of spread their wings. The other thing I wanted to mention, now that we're talking about the ducks, as you can see, there are only 3. We had 5. There are now 3. I promise nothing bad happened. But unfortunately, one of the females was just way too loud. Super, super, super loud every day, all times of the day. And we got some complaints from a couple of the neighbors saying that she was waking them up because she would start at like 5 in the morning. So unfortunately, we had to rehome her. It just wasn't a good setting for her. And we didn't let her go by herself. We did let her go with one of the males that she was really close with. They kind of seemed to stay together a lot. So we let both of them go to a great, great home where they have a huge lake. There were already some other ducks there. Great place for them. They're going to have a good life. We've already seen pictures and they're doing great. So everything is good. You leave my water hyacinth alone. Hey, you leave that alone. No, don't eat it. Don't. I just bought all that. Look at all this room they have, Gray. They love it. Wow, look at them go. Look at them go. Oh, also, crazy. I forgot to tell them about either the what is it, a mole or a badger or something. We have something that has been burrowing holes underneath from the ducks, and I think they're trying to get in here. You can see this tomato is starting to sink down, which is crazy, so not good. We're gonna have to somehow humanely get this guy or these guys out of here. I haven't seen them yet, I just keep seeing the holes, and they're pretty big size. I found one today, but the ducks already demolished their watermelon. Crazy. Let's see how the chickens are doing. Also, stay tuned, because at the end of this video, we are doing another Amazon gift card giveaway, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Look at salt and pepper going to town. And everybody remember Henny? Say hi. Henny was our first homesteading animal. She was our first one. We had to rescue her because her mother got eaten and she wasn't being loved by the other chickens, so we took her in. Speaking of that, now that we got back to our first one, I need a comment from you guys. I need an idea. I need an idea out there, Billings fam. What should we do? Now, this isn't, all right, relax. This is not going to be our permanent home. We've already been looking. We want something with a lot more land. So we want to eventually have a big farm. But for our mini farm, with the space that we have, I need an idea for another animal we could take in before we move. Something else that will go with kind of everybody that's here. You guys always have some great ideas, so let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I need something a little bit different. So these little guys over here are two olive eggers that we've mentioned a couple times now. We did come up with names. Look at them, they're so cool looking. They're so different looking. We did come up with names. Yeah, their feet are crazy. We did come up with names. So we went with Olive and, what was the other one?
Mint.
Mint. So we went with a green theme because they lay green eggs. So we went with Mint and Olive. I really think one of them is going to be a rooster, which again is not good news. We're not supposed to have them, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try and get away with it if we can. All right, guys, so that is pretty much the tour of our mini farm. Absolutely love it, love these guys. Hopefully we'll be getting eggs from them soon so we can have duck eggs and chicken eggs. Other thing, they have been doing a lot of mating lately, so we might get some fertilized eggs too. But really cool, guys, absolutely love it. Hope you guys enjoy it. So for the gift card giveaway, what we want you to do is comment down below, mini farm. Make sure you are subscribed and like the video. So without further ado, let's get to our good vibes shout out. This one goes out to Jackie Woodard, who said, thanks for all your videos, love the videos, keep it up. Hey Jackie, appreciate it, love the love. We love what we do out here. Hopefully if you guys find any joy in any of this, even if it's just to keep you busy during these times, we appreciate it. And we will keep going and growing and growing. Hey, say bye. One of these days they won't be terrified of us. As always, Billings fam, peace! Subscribe below, look at this guy. He wants to get... They always come over to us. We are walking to PetSmart. Very small fish. Excellent, guys. Fred is in great shape. Woo! Clovis, say hi. Is doing so much better underneath.